This shit gonna be different. I promise for you it is. You're gonna be who you thought you'd become since you was a little kid.
Hey everybody, it's Dottie, the brightest star, coming with you to give you your June month ahead PickaCards and to see what's coming forth on the month of June. Alrighty stars, let's get into it. Alright everybody, take a few moments, take a few deep cleansing breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth. Take at least 3 and take a moment to pick which pile you think will resonate the most with you. We have pile number 1 with my amethyst, pile number 2 with my smoky quartz, and pile number 3 with my Botswana agate. Alrighty guys, see you there. Alright, for those who chose my beautiful amethyst crystal, let's get into it. Let's see what the month of June has for the... Let's see what the month of June has for my group number 1. So those who chose my amethyst crystal. Alright, Spirit, what is it that group number 1 can expect for their month ahead? Okay. Oh. Okay. What else, Spirit? What can they expect? Yes. What can they expect for their month of June? Okay. One more, Spirit. One more. What can they expect for their month of June? Ooh, I said 1. I guess we'll take the 3. Alright. And then bottom of the deck. Bottom of the deck is the 6 of Cups. So definitely make sure that we're paying attention to what it is that our inner child is saying, making sure we're going through and we are really taking the time to honor our inner child and doing any shadow work that may come from childhood. I think that this is going to be very important for this particular group, and we're gonna get into it, okay? So we have some stuff that really could be kind of icky. I'm just gonna be honest. It could be icky, but the way it came out, it actually came out in such a beautiful way. So we have the 5 of Pentacles. It flew over here and was like, poof, but it's in the reverse position. So if anybody who has chosen this particular pile has been dealing with financial issues, not just financial issues, but just feeling like life isn't working out in your favor, feeling really left out. You know, a lot of people have had to deal with a lot of past issues with this particular Mercury retrograde, with some of the other things that have been going on. Mercury has my tongue, so just bear with me here. But for a lot of people, those who chose this group, if you've been feeling left out in the cold, like things haven't been going in your favor, you're moving past that. You're moving out of that. You're finally going to start really seeing the light. And it's going to happen pretty forking quickly. It's going to be a sudden change. So brace yourself. And as you're bracing yourself for this change, go with the change. Don't allow yourself to fight the change, because too many times, I know that this is just a personal thing, too many times when change comes, I'm like, I'm not ready. This was not what I signed up for. Can we go back? I liked it the way it was yesterday. But just know, like, as this change comes in, it's exactly what it is that you've been hoping for and that you've been wishing for. But we have one more ucky thing before we can get into all the fun, good stuff, okay? So just know that this change is coming quickly. All the sense of betrayal, all the sense of you not being able to, like, move forward, things just being against you, like, you are moving out of this energy. It's really about changing your mindset. Things are really coming to an end here, and I need you to, like, embrace that. Just know, like, this sense of things not working out for you, those who have stabbed you in the back, those who have done wrong against you, like all that is in the past. We're not doing that anymore. We're moving the fork forward. Yes, we're doing big things in our lives because y'all know I'm stupid already. We have the Nine of we have the Nine of Cups. Whoa. So the Nine of Cups is a wish fulfillment. This is being emotionally fulfilled. This is you've been wishing on a star and finally you're starting to see the manifestations of these things truly, fully come in. So just know that everything is going to be working in your favor. Over the month of June, it's really important that you connect to your higher self. Connect to your spiritual team. Follow your intuition. Honestly, I'm kind of getting that, like, there's going to be a situation and it may just kind of come out of nowhere, and this may not apply for everybody, but there's going to be a situation and it may seem like it's coming out of nowhere, but if you allow yourself to follow your intuition, follow that gut feeling, it's going to be exactly what it was that you've been looking for. And it may not seem like it when it's happening, but it's going to be exactly what it is that you've been looking for. So just be mindful of that. Do the things. Do the things. And don't allow, with the Five of Pentacles, I really want to say this. Don't allow things that have happened, right? Especially if, like, it's been, because the Five of Pentacles is really the embodiment of, like, a lack mindset. It doesn't really matter where it is that you feel like you've been lacking. It's that lack. So with that, too many times, we allow lack to become a part of our mindset. Don't allow this lack to be a part of your mindset. Start doing things like listening to positive affirmations, listening to things that are going to higher your vibration, finding a group of people that help you to higher your vibration, who are talking about things that are in alignment with your mindset, and really just getting into the things. Yes, I'm just loving it. Okay, so with this being said, we have the Empress. So the Empress is like the embodiment of feminine energy. Feminine energy is flow. It is like the Nine of Cups energy. It is the High Priestess energy. It is really being able to flow, but this is also abundance. This is transformations. This is your flowers are blooming and you're getting to see all your hard work finally coming through. But this is also fertility. So when I say fertility, I'm not just talking about babies. I am talking about the things that you touch and the things that you do over the month of June are going to bring in other things. They are going to basically lay the ground for fertility to be able to thrive. Also with this group. If you out doing the hanky-panky, especially with the Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck, you're out doing the hanky-panky, doing the stanky leg, or whatever it is you want to call it, just be careful. Just be mindful. If you don't want no babies, clank, clank. Find out what find out what Medea says, clank, clank. Okay? Just be careful. And don't allow, because under that was the Nine of Swords. Really ugly energy here. But this is also the energy of, like, not sleeping. This is the energy of being anxious, being depressed, worrying about things. Let's move out of this energy. Let's change this mindset. We're not going to allow lack to be a part of our identity. Remember, I think two of the most powerful times of day are right when you go to sleep and right when you wake up. This is really setting the tone. As you go to sleep, these are the types of things that you're going to be dealing with as you sleep. So making sure that as you sleep, we're putting in something positive. We're thinking about all the beautiful things that happen throughout the day, all the beautiful things that we're going to accomplish tomorrow. We're saying positive affirmations. We're aligning our chakras so that we can sleep right. You know, we're setting the spiritual tone for us to be able to sleep well. Doing things like burning lavender, or if you have like a diffuser, I think they're called, where like it spews out energy. Everything spews out energy, but like it spews out like a mist, and you can like put your essential oils in there. Having something like that and putting like lavender in it, putting chamomile in it, even smoking some blue lotus, things that are going to help to like just bring you back down. Because too many times, like, we get caught up here, and when we get caught up here, it stops us from being able to really go with the flow. Mental energy is not flow. That's very masculine. And remember, like, life is mental. Like, the universe is mental. So what you think, you become. What is it that you want to become? With the 9 of Cups, like, this is manifestation. What are you trying to manifest? Are you trying to manifest all this ucky stuff that we began with? No. That is not what we're trying to do. We're trying to manifest all this beautiful stuff that came right here. Okay? Right here, right here. With the Empress, we are trying to bring in that abundance. We're bringing in the abundance. We're bringing in the fertility. We're bringing in all these beautiful things where we're able to see our seeds grow, or we're able to watch ourselves transform and to become something new, something beautiful, something amazing, because you're a star, baby. Shine brightly. So, and last over here, we have the 10 of Pentacles. So this is really talking about having a happy home. Make sure that we're paying attention to our health with the 10 of Pentacles as well. But this is really, we've done all the things, right? We have done so much that now we not only get to take and reap the harvest of what it is that we've created, but we get to share that with other people and those who we love the most. And just abundance. I'm missing a deck. I couldn't figure out what I was missing. Well, I ain't got no glasses on. I was not supposed to go over there. Oh, where is my other deck? I was like, something's missing here. Because I put like everything up the other day because I was recording my metaphysics and makeup, so you know. All right, Spirit, what other messages do you have for group number 1, Spirit? What other messages do you have for group number 1? Wait. Why is the 5 of Pentacles here, Spirit? Okay. Yes. All right. Anything else, Spirit? One more. Okay. We'll do bottom of the deck. Bottom of the deck. Okay, so bottom of the deck is the 8 of Swords, right? So the 8 of Swords basically talks about being in a prison of your own making. With this being said, understand mentally, because it's all mental energy. That's what swords are. This is something that things are not as they seem. You have all the power to be able to change it, but you're going to have to do the things that it takes in order to change it. I hope that makes sense. So I want you to work on your dreams. If you're able to do dream work, do some dream work. Pay attention to your dreams. But I also want you to do some shadow work. Like I said, some shadow work. possibly around your childhood. There may be something from your childhood that is keeping you in this loop. So how is it that we change it? What is it? How is it that we change it? You know, what are the steps that are taken? Because first we have to identify it. Okay, someone said something when I was like 10 and like that affected me like mentally all these years. How do we change it now that we have identified it? How do we work ourselves through it? So, because there's something in the subconscious here. However, let's get into this, okay? So we have the Page of Wands. And the Page of Wands to me is like zeal, excitement. And she's like really about enjoying life and just learning from life. Because our pages are like our students. Like, this is the point in life where we're like really trying to take everything in. But she's like excited about it. She knows that eventually she will become the Knight of Wands. She will be bringing in all the things. You know, and then she will grow up to be that Queen of Wands. And that Queen of Wands is just this exciting energy. She is the enthusiasm, the excitement. She is just enjoying life and being the best version of herself possible. And I feel like that's going to be really key here. Holding on to hope. Knowing that there's transformation, there's soul growth that is happening here, but you have to allow it to happen. Things and the changes that are coming, you have to allow them to happen so that we can live our best lives, because we also have the Fool. So if you don't know about the Fool is the beginning of the Fool's journey. So the major arcana basically is the journey of the Fool and the ups and the downs and the things that we go through throughout life that make life amazing. And once we get to the end, it's about starting all over again. And it's just really wonderful. And it's about just taking a leap of faith and going out there. For some of you, it's just about putting yourself out there. Whatever that means for you, it's about putting yourself out there and just knowing that everything's going to work out in your favor. Like, the Fool's barely holding on to reality, like, but is so excited and has everything and is just ready to take on the next steps of the journey. Okay? And then we also have the Ace of Pentacles. Yes, one of my favorites. So the Ace of Pentacles is like the seed of opportunity for financial growth. And what I love about it, especially this particular ace, is this growth is something you get to build with your own two hands. Like, it is something that you get to put the work in. And you get to see the fruition. That way you can get all the way over here to the Ten of Pentacles. Okay? Yes. Yes. I'm ridiculous, y'all. It's okay. If you love me, you love me. And if not, why are you here? Okay, anyways. What other messages do you have for group number 1, Spirit? Okay. Yes. Anything else? Anything else, Spirit? Oh, no. Okay, that's it. That's it, Spirit. Thank you. Bottom of the deck is Sacrifice. This is also known as the Hanged Man. Oh my goodness. Make sure we're taking the time as we're juggling different products. Make sure you're staying in balance. And staying in balance, you need to. We'll get into it in just a sec. We have a lot of like upper chakras here. We like got damn near all the chakra cards, but we'll get into it in just a second. So movements and decisions came out in the reverse position, as well as the Two of, or this is not the Two of, this is the Lovers. So the Lovers came out in the reverse position, making sure that we're in harmony with ourselves, making sure that our heart chakra is open, and that we're ready for the decisions that need to be made, about the choices, that we are embracing duality. And both of these cards really do talk about duality. And also being able to juggle different things and being able to take on different projects and handling them well. So this being said, these two came out together, so I'm going to address them together. For some of you, this is really about speaking out. Your throat chakra is being affected because you aren't speaking out, and you need to have the courage to be able to do so. Speak on the things that are true to your heart. And really having the courage and the power to be able to do so, and really just going out there and doing what's right for you, speaking your truth, because the world needs to hear your truth. You have something to offer that nobody else in this world can offer. Like, let's face it, there's no other reader that I've met that's quite like me. So, and like, I'm a ball of fun. Excuse me. Oh my gosh, it's like we're leveling up. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I just want you guys to like see this, because like, oh my gosh. Okay, it really is like leveling up. We have you first. Oh wait, this is out of order. Oh, because I didn't put this in there. So it's like you speaking up will bring you into harmony, which will then allow you to be able to open up your crown chakra more and to be able to receive information, because the information that you have needs to be shared, needs to be out there so that you can receive more, so that you can share more. But you've got to really step into that energy of sharing what it is that's already rattling around in that beautiful brain of yours. Like, don't be afraid to share your truth. And then by doing that, I did that out of order, but like your third eye. So a lot of people in this group, like your clairvoyancy, your dreams, you being able to envision things, like really work on where it is that you want to go. Like, what does it look like? What does it smell like? What does it feel like? Like, are we out in the heart of nature doing the thing, like just living life? Or are you living like a super lavish life? Are you out on stage talking to people? Are you in a, commune and like you're talking to people and like there are people all around you meditating and you guys are just zenning and living off of like beautiful, gorgeous energy? Is that what you're bringing in? We also have that, which the courage comes after you've taken these steps and you've received the downloads and you've envisioned where it is that you're going. You become this powerful being. You realize that you are a god and that you co-create the universe around you. Yes! Which then brings you into this point. This is really talking about the fool's journey here, right? So this brings you into a point where like you're at peace with yourself. This is also the energy of like Virgo energy. Virgos are very much hermits. Like, whether we want to admit it or not, we are very much hermits, and we love that, because then we're able to study, we're able to come to a new way of thinking, a new way of being, and really tapping into your claircognizance here. For a lot of people in this group, you just know, and you know that you know when you know. Like, it's like, don't know how I know, but I know. And really just knowing things before they happen. Yes, tap into this, because a lot of the things that you are seeing, you are feeling, you are hearing, they're all meant to be. And that brings you to your destiny. All of that brings you straight into your destiny, straight into who it is that you're supposed to be. Stepping out of that energy of lack, that lack mindset. I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I have it. Like, no, we're not doing that. This is our destiny. We're stepping into our force. who it is that we are supposed to be and all of our energy. Okay, baby? Because you are something great and something beautiful. Co-create the future that you want. Create the future that you want. This is your sacral chakra. This is about taking pleasure, going back to the Page of Wands over here and really just taking pleasure in life and enjoying life. Oh my goodness, you hear the birds, you feel the breeze, feel the sun on your body. Listen to this beautiful music. Hear, just taking in all the senses, smelling the beautiful smells, seeing the beautiful things, really just loving your energy. I woke up on cloud 10 today. Okay, I gotta say that. I should have said that in the beginning before we got into all the... And the energy from this pile is just amazing. I'm stupid. If y'all don't know that by now, well, you better know. Because unless it's a super serious message, then this is me and my energy, okay? All right, so let's see what it is that you guys need to know on a spiritual level, Spirit. What is it that they need to know spiritually? What is it that my group wants me to know on a spiritual level? Are we gonna... I saw someone like talking about the fact that like people knock on their decks and stuff. I don't know, it's just like habit. Is there anything else, Spirit, that they need to know? My group number 2s, number 1s. I jumped. I jumped way ahead of myself there. Alrighty, so we have the journey, number 29, with all the energy. Be like, girl, I don't know how much sugar or coffee you had, but put it down. I'm stupid. All right. We have the journey. The time to embark on the great journey is here. Do not linger in the port when distant shores are calling. Yes, fearlessly draw your own navigational charts as you discover the route. Ooh, when the time is right, as it is now, you will be led. True. Even when you are not sure where you are going, it is the departure that is most important. If you miss the boat, a great opportunity will be lost. Another ship may not arrive for a long time. Going back to what I was saying about the High Priestess. Yes. There's something that's going to come in and you're going to have to follow your intuition. You're going to have to be tapped in and be like, you know what? This may not seem like... But something in my gut just says, I gotta go for it. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. I really. Cloud 10. Okay. Forget Cloud 9. I went right past that bad boy. Alrighty, Spirit, what advice do you have for group number 1? Yes. Anything else, Spirit? If you're new here, hi, I'm Dottie. I am the brightest star. I be having too much energy for my own good sometimes, so I'm over here. 4. You're probably like, why does she keep all of this in? Because I'm me, and I think that you deserve to see all of my energy. So first, let's start off with that sacral chakra. Relationships are going to be a key part of things for you this month. For some of you, we may be moving into a relationship. There may be opportunities for a relationship. Ooh. Yes, I love the loves. Like, Daddy's all about it. Creativity. Yes. Sacral chakra. Being creative, creating the universe. For some of you, this is really about embarking on a creative journey and like really tapping into that. Like tap, 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 and do the thing. Okay? But I also get that there may be like a male ancestor or like a male spirit guide that like maybe trying to get your attention. Just so you know. Just so you know. And then we also have psychic development. My clairvoyants are here. And like really being able to see, really being able to tap into where it is that you're going, how it is you want it to be, what does it look like, really tapping into this energy, really opening up that third eye, really going into it and just embracing all that it is. Like I said, this is clairvoyancy. This is being able to see what is not seen. Communication. This is also my this is my telepathic. So a lot of the people in this group may find that they are telepathic and that they're really having to tap into this, as well as really connecting to your spirit guides, really knowing what it is that they're saying and like taking those downloads, and really paying attention. If you're around someone and your thought pattern shifts and it goes from one of like positivity to something negative, like it may be that person and the energy that it is that they're emitting. And not to say like you can hear somebody's thoughts or like what they're thinking, but like you may be hearing what that person's thinking. Okay? Alrighty, guys. Definitely let me know how this resonates with me and all my energy. And I will see you guys later. Have a great day. Bye. Alrighty, tidy. For those who chose my smoky quartz, let's get into it. Let's see what it is that Spirit has for you. Alright, Spirit, what is it that you have for my group number 2s? What do they need to know about their June? The month of June. It seems like this year has just flown by. Ooh. What is it that my... Oof. Anything else, Spirit? Oh, no. We're not doing that. We're not. I get it. Bottom of the deck, 10 of Pentacles. Okay. So, let's get into it. I'm gonna be honest. There is a conflict that it looks like is coming through here, and it may have to either do with an older man, children, or work, some sort of institute, and having to deal with just the battle when it comes into it. However, I need you to really weigh out the cost of this battle. Is it worth it? Or is it worth it just to say, you know what, bless, have a great day, bye. Don't allow yourself to get caught in a mental prison, because you see the swan can escape. Don't allow yourself to be caught in a mental prison. Don't allow yourself to be caught up in illusions. With this group, I'm also going to suggest to do something to cleanse your aura, cleanse your energy, because it really truly feels like you guys are not keeping up on your spiritual hygiene. And sometimes sage and Palo Santo and all the things. What are you doing for your aura? Like, are you taking a salt shower? Are you taking a salt bath? Are you grounding yourself and releasing all of that? Are you making sure to veil when you go out in public? What are you doing to keep up your spiritual hygiene? Because this group does not feel light, fluffy, or fun. I'm just going to be honest. Like, it feels very weighted. And if you were to go back and watch the last group, that were two different feels here. I'm going to need you to do something about your spiritual hygiene. Cleanse yourself. Cleanse your aura. Don't allow people in your aura, in your sphere, who are affecting you. If they're affecting you in a negative way, cut them off. It doesn't matter. Because if they're affecting you, you need to worry about yourself. Like, too many people make it seem so horrible to be selfish, but in all actuality, all you really have is self. And everything else is just an extension of self. So what are we doing to protect ourselves? Because if we're not protecting ourselves, we can't be the best version of ourselves for anybody else. We can't do what it takes to be there for the people around us if we are not taking care of ourselves. If our cup is not full, nothing else really matters. Nothing else really matters. I need you to start thinking about this, because this group more than likely likes to give unto other people, doesn't take time for themselves, and then feels drained, is probably irritable, which is probably why we have the Seven of Wands here. It's probably very irritable. How is that helping anybody? Because it's not helping you. You don't have peace of mind at all. You're all over the place. Nothing is making sense in your life. And that's partially because we're not taking the time to do what it is that we need to do for ourselves. What are we doing here? Get it together. Like, seriously, get it together. I hate to be that person. I don't like being I don't like having to be the stern mother, but like, get it together, because you're only affecting yourself and you're blinding yourself from being able to see other things. You're not seeing everything in its entirety because you're too focused on these little things and these little people who don't matter, whether they are little people or they are little people, because a lot of people, even though they may be like adults, are little people. Quite frankly, some of them need to be punched in the face. Throat punch. I have no problem with, and if I don't throat punch you in the physical, I'm gonna do it mentally. Okay? Get it together. I love you. This is coming from a place of love. I know it seems like sassy mama here, but like, this is coming from a place of love. Like, you shouldn't be feeling like this. This shouldn't be a part of your everyday. So are you going to take the time to change it? Or are you going to allow this to continue to affect you? Are you going to allow all this stupidity to continue to go on because you're stuck? And it's a stuckness of your own making. What are we doing? Get it together. There are things that are changing. You need to embrace this change. There's a transition that needs to come in, that wants to come in. If we're too focused on the small things and the things that don't really matter, then we're not going to be able to make the changes that are necessary, to make the changes that are possible. to be able to be this phoenix, to be reborn. Something about you wants to be reborn, but until you get yourself through this, you're not going to be able to truly step into that new part of yourself, okay? There is a great deal of stepping out on faith here, okay? Really stepping out on faith, really going out on a new journey, and you may not see all of the road that's ahead of you, and it's not necessarily meant for you to see it, but it's about just making those steps that are necessary to be able to do the things for you, moving forward. There may be a lot that's going on in Cancer season as we enter Cancer season at the end of the month. There may be a lot that's going on in Cancer season, and really making movement. For some people, it may be travel. There may be travel in your future. Like, this situation may need for you to travel to be able to be your best self. Okay? What else do we need to know about this situation, Spirit? Like, why is the Seven of Wands here, Spirit? Okay. Why is the Eight of Swords here, Spirit? I'm sorry for being aggressive. I don't want to be aggressive, but you need to change your perspective, okay? Slow and steady wins the race. And didn't I say protect your energy? Anything else, Spirit? Bottom of the deck is the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, the Eight of Pentacles. There really is this need, because, like, bottom of the deck, Eight of Pentacles, Six of Wands, Eight of Wands. Travel may be really important. Travel may be one of those things, going and sitting by the water and just, like, giving everything to the water. If it's not super cold, going and getting in the water. If it's no more than just putting your feet in the water and allowing that stuff to just kind of flow away with the water. Go with the flow. Okay? And like I said, I'm sorry for being aggressive. I don't like to be aggressive, but sometimes I gotta pop off with the Mama Dottie. Sometimes Mama Dottie doesn't know how to be nice. Okay? So, with the Seven of Wands, even though it may not seem like it, this fight is necessary. This situation is necessary, and it's a part of your destiny. It's part of what was meant to happen. It's part of the greater design. And I know it does not seem like it, but until we can focus on ourselves, and this may be part of what it takes for you to be able to focus more on yourself. Okay, baby? We also, with the Eight of Swords, we have the Five of Swords, changing our perspective, changing our view, not seeing things the same way, not going towards defeat, towards conflict, but changing our trajectory, changing the way that it is we see things. We also have the Knight of Pentacles. So this is something we have some time, okay? The Knight of Pentacles is slow and steady and wins the race. He's about taking the steps necessary. He's very diligent and being diligent about the things that it is that you really want, as opposed to focusing on the things that we don't want, as opposed to focusing on people who don't matter, on people who don't serve us. Because honestly, it looks like we're doing a lot of that here. Let's not do that. We're better than that. Okay? And then we have the Seven of Wands. Like I said, protect your energy. Be mindful of those who you're around. Only let those who are really worthy to come in. And I think it's interesting because we do technically have the Seven of Wands twice. Really protecting that energy. Protecting your home. only choosing the battles that are really meant to be won. What do I mean by that? Choosing your battles. Choose your battles wisely is really what I'm like kind of getting here. And only allowing those things that are actually important to be able to penetrate into like your soul, into your aura, into your ness. Okay. And then we have, what other information? What else needs to be known, Spirit? What else needs to be known for group number 2? Yeah, no, it's like this group is going through a lot, my love. I'm sorry. What else needs to be known, Spirit? And trusting. Anything else, Spirit? Thought they're in half the deck. Okay, so we're just gonna be blatant at this point. Alright, so are some of the things that you're dealing with have to do with your childhood? I love how I was like all up here, like showing the... Or some of the things that you're dealing with having to deal with your childhood? Where do they stem from? Why are we people pleasing? Because it's not getting you anywhere. We have heartache and loss. So dealing with heartache and loss. With this being said, this is brokenheartedness. This is really dealing with this. Honoring yourself throughout this. Holding space for yourself throughout this. And really dealing with some sort of separation, if there is a separation. Dealing with, you know, anything that has maybe gone wrong and doing the shadow work behind it. Taking time to honor your emotions, heal yourself, do the shadow work. Like, I'm not trying to be like, but like, do the shadow work, babe. All right, so we have the truth, which is also... I don't remember which card this is, I'm gonna be honest. I'm horrid. But this is really about finding balance. Judgment. Okay, so this is really about finding balance and finding your way to the truth and weighing the truth of your heart. What is true to you? What is your part in the cosmos? How are you playing into it? And a lot of truths are going to be coming out, especially about like the reason why you're going through so much conflict, the reason why you're going through this heartbreak. Protect your energy as you're going through this. But you have soulmates that are coming in here, and I'm not just talking romantic. If we're dealing with romance, that's cool. But if not, you really do have soulmates that are coming in that are really trying to help you. So don't push the people away who are really just there to help and assist you and to be able to make this process a lot easier for you. So make sure that you're allowing people into your heart space, that your heart space is open, and that you're really only allowing the people who are meant for you to really help you, because these people are going to have a similar mindset to you. They're going to have a similar way of seeing things, and they're the people who are really meant to be a part of your life. Okay? All right, Spirit, what needs to be known spiritually? Okay. Anything else, Spirit? I was about to say, I don't feel like that's the only one. Ugh. Anything else? Just kind of, especially with this deck, because sometimes it's just like, pew, and other times it's just like, nope, that's it. That's all. So let's start with the first card is the Gatherer. Look at the resources you already have close at hand. This is a time of abundance. Everything around you is ripe and ready to harvest. Banish the notion of scarcity, that you have limited choices, and your colored your destiny. Pack your food for the winter and start with the low-hanging fruit that are all around you. So being mindful of the things that are around you that you can use and utilize for the things that it is that you want. Okay? Let's get into this next one. Tree of Life. The song that's playing in my head is King's Affirmation. I will be one of the greatest. That is a vow. That is a promise. That is a promise. Always wanted to be famous. Just being real, yet just being honest. Just being honest. My haters will always be nameless. I give them no clout. I give them no power. Okay? Okay. Anyways, to find health, balance, the Tree of Life. To find health and balance in your life, reflect on how you dance with your actions, your thoughts, your feelings. If you are too much in your thinking head, did I say that? Were we talking about that? Okay. I may not have said that in this group. I may have said that in the other group. Or in a world of fantasies and daydreaming, connect more with your roots and physical body. You are caught in the mechanical doing and you are stuck, not able to imagine a better life for yourself. Open yourself to be inspired by the heavens. Let your roots and branches be aligned with your heart's longing. Which is kind of going back to what I was saying about your spiritual hygiene, right? And part of the reason why I'm so about spiritual hygiene is because when you are not dealing with that part of yourself, it doesn't allow you to see everything in full. It doesn't allow, because you are dealing with so many other people's energy. And it doesn't allow you to be rooted, be balanced, deal with yourself, deal with life in general. And with this particular group, like, it's too much on everything that's on the outside and not enough of what's on the inside. That's why I went into the whole spiritual hygiene thing, is because it's too much out here and not enough in here. And if you want to change anything, you've got to first do it with yourself. You change yourself. Don't try and change the outside world. People are going to be people. You know, kids a lot of the times will tell you exactly who they are if you just pay attention and listen. This is something that, like, I'm realizing about myself, right? Like, growing up, as I'm, like, looking for this next card, growing up, I knew that I didn't necessarily believe in Christianity. I believed in a lot of things that were in the Bible. I believed in God, but, like, Christianity and, like, their doctrine just wasn't working for the girl. So paying attention to who people are constantly going to show you who they are. Believe them when they show you. Believe them when they tell you. Don't try and change it. If you have to, remove yourself from the situation. Keep it pushing. Have a great day. I love you. Bye. Okay? Okay. The Holy Mountain in the medicine position. When the Holy Mountain shows up, it's time to be active. Do not let your doubts detour you and keep you bound. This is a time to leap over challenges and to remember that from the top of the mountain, there are no obstacles, only beauty and no obstructed views of the entire earth. And there's no need to go shopping for the right hiking boots, camping equipment to climb the holy mountain. You already have the gear you need. Overcome the lethargy, indulgence, and laziness. I don't even know if that second word was the word. I don't even know if the first word I said it right. But I'm gonna just be honest. As these are the real obstacles. Excuse me. It's time to take action on the things that are needed, the things that you truly desire, baby. So leave the worry and the doubt behind. Why am I singing? Why not? All right, Spirit, what other advice do you have for group number 2? Oh, excuse me. You saw my tonsils or lack thereof. I had them bad boys removed. The worst moment of my life. That's part of the reason why I don't eat applesauce today. I came home and that was one of the first things I ate, and it was just horrible. So this group really needs to pay attention to their third eye, what it is they're envisioning, what it is that they're seeing, what are you paying attention to? Also, there's a lot of clarity that's coming to this group. You also have the energy to be able to clear things, to be able to clear up energy. However, so like this is transmutation, being able to transmute the energy. But here's the thing about transmuting. Is at least for me, and when I transmute, I embody the energy. It's up to me to figure out how to clear that energy. What are you doing when you're taking on this energy from other things? What are you doing to cleanse the energy? Once again, going back to that spiritual hygiene thing that I was talking about before, you have the energy. You're basically, you know how like if you have a cup of dirty water, right? And you pour water into it, and you pour water into it, eventually the water is going to run clear. You are basically like that clear water. But like if you're not taking the time to cleanse your own water, then like you're not being able to cleanse anybody else's. You're just kind of ucking things up. Oh, God. I thought the yawn was over, and then I was like, tonsils. But what are you doing to be able to clear this energy up? What are you doing to be able to change this for yourself and change it for the other situation? Because if you're not taking the time to cleanse yourself, then you can't be that clear water. You can't pour into somebody else. If your pitcher's full, or if your pitcher has nothing in it, or your pitcher itself is ucky, that water, what are you doing? How are you able to do what it is that you're supposed to be doing? Also, your dreams. So your dreams are also going to be bringing you a lot of clarity. You may find that some of your dreams, you're either going to be doing dream work, which seems to be a theme in the collective right now, is doing dream work and shadow working throughout your dreams. And hopefully being able to really come to a clear understanding of what's going on with this clarity card. Really coming to a clear understanding, so pay attention. Dream journal. You also may be getting dreams of where it is that you really want to go. and how it is that you want to be able to proceed forward. So pay attention to these little nuances that may be in your dreams, repeating numbers, things of this nature. Really tapping into your personal power here. Really coming to understand yourself. You are meant to motivate and encourage yourself so that you can be able to motivate and encourage others. And until you can motivate and encourage yourself and really get down to, no, this is what I said, this is what I stand on. And you don't have to be rude, you don't have to be aggressive about it, but just letting it be known, like, no, this is what it is. And if you don't like it, bless. Have a great day. Bye. And really realizing that you have everything that it is that you need to be able to go through what it is that you're going through, especially some of these uckier moments that we may be facing over this next month. And then last, we have universal light. So understanding that you are a light worker. You are a source of light for this world. You are meant to be an anchor. Okay? Light workers are anchors. And it's important for light workers to be able to be of the highest frequency. Have spiritual hygiene. In order to do that, the reason why is because you're able to be of the highest frequency. Also, with this particular group, as you are in this higher frequency, this higher state, and knowing that you are a beacon of light, because as your light starts to shine brighter, those around you are able to then be ignited. Okay? Because you are a source of light and a source of power. This being said, you may be getting a lot of downloads, and those downloads may be coming in your dreams as well. Once again, bringing you the clarity that it is that you seek, which then opens you up to having the personal power that it is that you need. But there are going to be a lot of downloads, a lot of dreams. Pay attention to your dreams and know that you have the ability to transmute the energy that is around you. Alrighty, definitely let me know how this resonates. Have a great day. Bye. Alright, last but not least, group number 3 with my boss Swana Agate. Let's get into it. Let's see what it is that the month of June has for you. I know, like, my locks are kind of all over the place. Just bear with me. Alright, Spirit, what is it that my group number 3s need to know? What is it that my group number 3s need to know? Okay. Oh no. Give out one more shuffle, and then we're gonna set this bad boy over here because we just spew. Don't ask. One time, a total side note, you know, Dottie. Total side note, but there was this one time for Halloween, my friend decided to be. This is what she was. Don't ask. I won't say what I'm supposed to be today. I was like, okay, bet. 2 swords. So it's almost like you know what it is you need to do. You know the steps that you need to take, but you're not taking them. You're allowing some of the illusions of this particular matrix to kind of cloud your mind, to kind of cloud what it is that you want to be doing. But like, you have so much hard work that you've put in. You've been so diligent. You've put in the work and you've done all the things. So you know what it is that you need to do in order to step forward out of the place that you're in. It's up to you to be able to do this, to be able to take the steps necessary to change your world, change your environment. Really looking past and transitioning into this next step into your life. Sailing away from these people who go, you know what I mean? I don't know if you know what I mean. But like, it's hard to soar like an eagle when you're surrounded by turkeys. It's time to leave the turkeys behind and soar like the eagle that you are, embracing your intuition, embracing your wisdom, and really going for it. Is really what I'm getting here. You've already put in the hard work to be able to do it. Don't allow the illusions to change what it is that you want to do and how it is you desire. Really stepping into that self-power, really stepping into this emperor energy, knowing who it is that you are. I love it because it's like he's harnessing the power of a dragon. Do you know how hard it is to harness a dragon? Do you know how hard it is to work with a dragon? The one deity I've ever actually worked with was a dragon. Okay? We didn't work together very long, but trust and believe, within 30 minutes of okay, let's work together, the work was already doing what he was supposed to be doing. It was doing. I was like, I don't know if this was a wise decision. But anyways, dragons are I don't know if you can see. Focus. But there's a little dragon inside of the thing, but can't get it to focus. My bad. But there's a dragon inside the bowl that he's holding, and just knowing your power, being rooted, being grounded, really going for the things that it is that you desire, and really embracing all the ways of the elements. I love it. Okay, so this might be really for some people, but something I want this particular group to do is I want you to start playing with your aura, okay? And I want you to start, once you have gotten it to the point where you can feel it, okay, just do this. Just do this. And as you do it, you'll feel oh, there's something going on in there. I want you to kind of bring that within yourself. And I want you to start pushing it out and using that as a shield. Okay? I don't know why, but I'm kind of getting that that could help this particular group. Harness, bring it in, push it out. It's breathe, stretch, shake, let it go. Let it go. The strength card. There's just a lot of orbs here, which is why I said that. But this will help you to be able to harness the purest form of your energy, which is why I said to do that. Harness the purest form of your energy. Bring that into yourself. Start embodying it again. And then pushing it out will act as a shield to stop any illusions from really getting in. Anything that's stopping you from being your best self, baby, because it's that season. It's the season to start hot girl summering, but spiritually, yes, okay. So we have courage, strength, really embracing ourselves, really taming that lion, but knowing how to use it. So I don't necessarily believe in the love and light thing. Let's just raise this a little bit because I feel like I'm having a hey, how you doing? But so I don't really do the whole love and light thing anymore because I believe that there's duality, and sometimes you got to use the darkness in order to get what it is that you really want. But I don't hex and I don't curse. Those are two things I don't do on purpose. That being said, this is really about embracing and stepping into those animalistic qualities for me. This is what it means for me. And really having the courage of a lion. The lion's not afraid of nobody. He's gonna do it. He's gonna destroy. Okay? He's gonna turn you into a hashtag. But like still embracing all the wisdom and still being able to be soft like a kitty cat, even though you are a lion, still being able to be soft as a kitty cat and being able to embrace and do the things that it is that you really want to do. I don't know if any of this is making sense. I'm gonna be honest. But bear with me. We also have the Page of Pence and Page of Pentacles. She's very studious. She is very, she's very diligent. She's very enthusiastic, but she's also very wise. She may be young. You may be dealing with a younger person. You may be dealing with the Aries. You yourself may be an Aries or a Leo. These may even be a Virgo. These may be prominent places within your chart as well. But this is really about embracing your wisdom. Like, and really like going for it. But there may be a younger female who plays like a huge role in your life over this next month. And this younger female may even be one to like bring in new wisdoms and new ways of seeing things and changing your reality for yourself. The Hermit. I think the Hermit came out with group number 1 too. But with this, the Hermit is all about like coming to a new stage of enlightenment. But the Hermit also has to go in to be able to do it. That's why I said like Virgo energy. Let's bring this up just a pinch, because like I said, I felt like we were. But bringing things the Hermit has to do things by itself to be able to come to this new stage of enlightenment. That's why the Hermit spends so much time by himself, to be able to know himself, to be able to have that enlightenment. That's why in most tarot you will see the Hermit carrying some sort of lantern, because his wisdom is the light unto his path. I definitely hope that that makes sense. All right, Spirit, any additional messages? Why is the 2 of Swords in reverse here, Spirit? Justice, balance. Okay. So if you're dealing with any like legal battles, no matter what it is that they seem like, they're definitely going in your favor. Pay attention to your dreams. There are some things that are trying to come to the surface. There's a lot of things below the surface that have not truly come out. There is some knowledge. There are some things that are being hidden from you. And if we allow these things, make sure we're coming from our heart center as well, and not just being like emotionally withdrawn from the world around us. Did you hear the T at the end of that? So there's some things that like haven't quite come to the surface here. There are some things that are really deeply hidden. And especially if we are dealing with something coming to the justice system, there are some things that are really deeply hidden here. And I need you to like really bring yourself back to the surface, because things are not everything is what it seems. And I need you to know that, and not everything has been brought to the light. If we're too blinded by illusions and we're not taking the time to really embrace all this power that we have, really realize the hard work that we've put in to be able to get to this point, really expressing gratitude, soaring away from the turkeys, we're going to miss some things. Okay? We don't want to miss anything. That's not the goal. That's not the goal. This right here is not the goal. Because this is the 9 of Cups in the reverse position. We're missing out on our manifestations because we're too focused on the illusions. We're not embracing the power in the things. We're allowing the subconscious and the subconscious fears to come out. We're not realizing that we're a forking eagle and we're surrounded by turkeys, and turkeys have nothing to do with our lives because, excuse me. Okay? So don't allow the situations around you to make you miss the opportunities of blessings that are trying to come in. Remember, it is about balance. Remember how I said before, it's not all love and light, but sometimes you've got to embrace that darkness, and finding that balance in between the two and making sure you stay coming from your heart space. And making sure that heart space is clear. It doesn't have to be all love, light, and fucking bubbles. It can be kind of dark, and allowing that darkness. Too many times, like, when it comes to shadow work, a lot of people basically are like, oh yeah, just embrace, like, not necessarily embrace your shadow, but they're saying like, oh yeah, get rid of your shadow, get rid of it. No, embrace that bad boy, integrate that bad boy, walk along with your shadow and be like, yeah, that ain't right. You want to come out? You want to handle some things? You want to be dark? You want to be ugly? Do it. And then going back and being like, well, bless. Have a great day. Bye. Hello. I feel like if you've watched me before, you've heard that before. Have a great day. Bye. And like in that exact tone. Bye. Anytime you get... It's not cute. No. We're not keeping it cute. We're not keeping it light and fluffy. Like, bless, have a great day. And really, what I'm saying is, if you don't get the fuck away from me, get away from me. Right now. Right now. Right now. Because if I do what I want to do, you're not going to like it. Okay? Crazy be riding in the back seat over here. All right, Spirit, what is it that, what additional information or advice do you have for group number 3, baby, with my best one, agate? I've been, like, looking for this agate for, like, ever, by the way. I really have. And, like, I just found it today. I found the cup that I put it in. Visualization, third eye, seeing past the illusions. Really speak out to your spirit guides about how it is that you feel about the situation. And what it is that you're going through right now. Having hope, seeing the light. Okay. It can, oh my goodness. Okay, so when I was shuffling, I thought that this card was a different card, but like I didn't see it, so I just like went through and I was like, oh, so it's not that card. Really weird, but okay. And then bottom of the deck was the card that I thought it was. I love those moments. Okay. So we have victory and success. So once we're able to see past the illusions, to see where it is that we really want to go, not looking at the present moment, realizing that we've put in the work, we are powerful. We are a God in flesh, incarnate. Embrace it. I am a part of Source just the way you are. We are creators of our destiny. We are creators of the universe. We are co-creating with the universe. Am I? I'm stupid. Like, when I say stupid to, like, avoid saying, like, other things that, like, people may think that are, like, not nice, even though, like, in my mind, like, I don't mean it that way. Like, the R word, because it's not nice. So, If you understand what the R word is, then you understand what I'm saying. And if not, bless, keep it pushing, figure it out for yourself. Visualization. Being able to visualize what it is you want. Being able to see past the illusions. Because that's really what the third eye is about. Is being able to see past the illusions. And once you have truly opened up your third eye, there's no way to really go back from that. Like, there really isn't. You're always going to see things for how it is that they are. We also have movement, decisions, a lot of juggling that's going on. You know, juggling relationships, juggling work, being able to embrace nature, being able to really, like, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Can I get a hello? Rouse Smart, baby. You don't know, you need to find out. You need to find out, because Rouse Smart, he be on my lane. On my lane. Like, all up in my brains. Like, I be thinking something, he makes a video. I be thinking something while I'm watching his video, he answers the question, and I be like, bruh. Bruh. Stupid. Alright, so we have suffering in silence. So it's time to really step out from that, but this is also about, like, having our guard up. And is our guard up so much that we're unable to see past what it is that is in front of us? Because we're like, oh my goodness, I've had to fight just to get here. But it's like, yeah, you've had to fight just to get here, but, like, the fight's over. Put it down. Like, chill. You don't have to throat punch everybody, baby. Like, let them breathe. Let them breathe. I know. I get it. Let them breathe. Okay? I hope you didn't hear that. I'm probably gonna forget to edit that out, so if you did hear that, my bad. I tried to, but I'm gonna be honest, I'm probably gonna forget, because after I do this, I'm gonna take a whole nap, and I'm probably gonna forget that I needed to edit that out. I'm so sorry. We also have the light. This is the sun. We have the ability to be able to see through everything. We have the ability to shine light where light needs to be shown. Are we willing to shine the light? Are you allowing your soul light to shine? All right, Spirit, what does this group need to know spiritually? All right, Spirit, what is it that this group needs to know spiritually? Don't allow distractions to get to you over this next month, over the month of June. Don't allow distractions to get to you. And there are going to be quite a bit of distractions, okay? Because they're wacky out there. We're going through a lot of spiritual warfare, right? And with that being said, if you are sent here on assignment, there's a lot of things that are designed to take you away from that assignment. Don't allow yourself to be taken away from what it is that you're meant to do, because you're meant for greatness, baby. Serpent power. Kundalini is stirring within your chakras. Ooh. Gently asking you to embrace its mystery. Shed the old skin that you have become so attached to, and welcome the new vulnerable underbelly. Going back to the 9 of Wands and really letting your guard down. Being able to be vulnerable, not throat punching people. Okay? Will bring you a fresh experience of life. Your passions, sexuality, and sexuality are awakening. And this can be a scary time. Trust the wisdom of the serpent to transform your sensual energies into beauty and original manifestation. So not allowing yourself, letting your guard down. being able to be vulnerable, getting in our feelings and our heart space so that we're able to manifest, so we're not missing the things that it is. We're not missing the magic. We're not allowing our cups to just overflow and somebody else is getting all those beautiful things that it is that we've been wanting and wishing and hoping for. Like, you are the change. So make the change, baby. You can do it. I believe in you. And if you need any help, let me know, okay? So the wind. When the wind comes out in the medicine position, you're being invited to recognize the value of chaos. Windstorms provide a necessary chaos? What the fork? It provides chaos. Good chaos. To clear the necessity of chaos, to clear the air and spread seeds to plant trees can be rooted in new fields. Right now, it may seem as if your world is being turned upside down, but this is a temporary storm that will blow over. Perhaps communication has broken down between you and another, or many to-do lists are overwhelming you. The medicine is simply slow down. Course correct if you need to, and wait out the storm to clean things up. Just know that all storms have great value if you remain neutral during their course. Greater clarity and good things will come from it all. Remember, this too shall pass. This too shall pass. And honestly, like, once you are able to, like, kind of weed through what it is that's going on, seeing through the illusions, seeing the better version of yourself, allowing these storms to just pass, allowing yourself to be vulnerable within these moments, you're about to be seen for everything, all the hard work that you've put in. But you've got to have the courage to be able to step out there and to be able to step into this next part of your journey. The rattle in the medicine position. You want this one. You want to catch God on a whisper, not on a shout. What you are trying to craft to your own, what you are trying to craft to your own desires and expectation is already there. Seeing past the illusions. Don't spin the world to your own benefit. You are being offered the Creator's tools, which must be put to use to serve a divine purpose. The universe is calling you to something like greater, something higher. Yes. Yes. Sorry, you got like all tonsils and like scrunch face. I don't have tonsils. I don't know why I keep on saying that. Alright, Spirit. Yes. Meditation is key. Working on that heart space. Yes. What else? Ooh, crown chakra just popping. Popping. Yes. You're like, there's a whole, like, I don't know if you guys heard that. Okay, so the crown chakra, from the rooter to the tutor, your crown chakra, making sure that we're meditating, making sure that we're coming from our heart space, connecting with our spirit guides, with the I am presence, knowing that, like, you have this connection. So for a lot of you guys, you may be actually mediums here. And I think it's kind of interesting because, like, if you remember this group, I said at the beginning to, like, focus on harnessing your power, bringing it out. This is basically what I want you to, like, envision as you're pushing it out. Like, making that shield. Like, nothing's gonna touch this. Nothing's gonna be able to come in here. Like, chaos. Okay. But then I am presence. like I said, this is mediumship here. So a lot of you guys may actually be mediums, may actually be able to like connect with the earth, be able to understand what the wind is trying to say, like what the weather is going to be like. I know that's not necessarily mediumship, but that's like what I'm getting here. Knowing you are not alone throughout this process, though, there's this rebirthing that's coming through for you. And remember, like, when you rebirth, when you do this transition, when you come to this new sense of being, like, sometimes you have to, going back to the serpent and, like, that pink underbelly, like, a butterfly literally turns into goo before it spreads wings. Just going with the flow of things right now. Being able to be vulnerable. Being able to just be open and free. And this is what I'm feeling. And like just embracing it. Embracing it. Not being hard. Not trying to like throat punch everything that be coming through. I had this lady ask me, what is a throat punch? What does that look like? And I literally had to like stop myself because I'm like, I don't like you. And I kind of want to throat punch you anyways. And I had to like, lady, it means I want to punch you in the throat. She's like, what does that look like? I'm like, if I punch this lady in her throat, somebody gonna call the cops, so I'm not gonna punch her in the throat. I'm like, lady, it means that I'm going to punch you in the throat. And I'm not a very violent person, but if I get there, move. So, as we're working on our top, we're also going to have to work on our bottoms. We're going to have to find the inspiration. What is your inspiration to be able to do the things that it is that you're doing? Is it your family? Really working on your family? Really asking spirit, the universe, to bring in your soul family here. Okay? And then we have this beautiful embracing things like the sunrise, the sunset. What is your inspiration here? And being that inspiration for other people. And being vulnerable enough to be that inspiration for another person. Alrighty guys, definitely let me know how this resonates. I know this one's been a little crazy, a little chaotic, but I love you. Thank you so much for bearing with me, and have a great day. Bye.